Some stories are made to be told, and others are meant to be forgotten.
This story's not for the weak of heart. It's about a boy's life and how it fell apart. Everyone he loved just disappeared. Dying alone is something that he feared. He learned to fight, he learned to steal, just to survive and get a decent meal. He wishes someone knew how he felt. When he thinks about it, his heart would melt. I'ma tell you about a boy from the hood, alone in this world and he's misunderstood. His dad walked out after killing his mother, left him alone with no sister or brother. He swore revenge in his mother's name. It was time to grow up, no more games. He was only 8, but he had a plan. He found his mother's handgun and it all began. For 2 years he learned how to fight, training by day and stealing by night. Just to survive, the boy became a thug. This new life of his became his drug, plotting to kill his dad for what he had done. When he thought of it, he clenched his gun, seeking revenge and always filled with rage. A young boy grew angrier with his age. This story's not for the weak of heart. It's about a boy's life and how it fell apart. Everyone he loved just disappeared. Dying alone is something that he feared. He learned to fight, he learned to steal, just to survive and get a decent meal. He wishes someone knew how he felt. When he thinks about it, his heart would melt. At 16 the boy finally made a friend, but their friendship would come to an end. His friend got jumped in a parking lot. In defense he pulled a knife, then got shot. His only friend dead just adds to his pain, so he gets a tattoo with his friend's name. He finds the punks and takes their lives. He runs down the alley as the cops arrive. To relax he drinks a 40 and smokes marijuana. 2 years later he meets a girl named Donna. They're in love, she's pregnant, he bails. Pulled a non-robbery, then ends up in jail. Karma's against him, he has failed. Thinking about it, he should've never bailed. Donna probably hates him, again he's alone. 10 years in prison, he can't wait to go home. This story's not for the weak of heart. It's about a boy's life and how it fell apart. Everyone he loved just disappeared. Dying alone is something that he feared. He learned to fight, he learned to steal, just to survive and get a decent meal. He wishes someone knew how he felt. When he thinks about it, his heart would melt. At 28 he's free and he's on a mission. Buys a new gat and he's filled with ambition. One day he hears a voice he hasn't heard. In 20 years all he can say is one word: revenge. Is his dad and he's begging for money. He walks up and says, "Do you recognize me, dummy?" In shock his dad gets up and tries to run, so he chases him and pulls out his gun. Grabbed him and punches him in the jaw. The color red is the only thing that he saw. He screams, "You're gonna die, motherfucker." His dad stabs him and calls him a sucker. Says,
"First I killed your mom, now it's your turn. I'll see you in hell, son. I hope you burn."
Before he can run away, his son decides to yell, "I'll see you soon," and shoots off the shell. His father hits the ground as he lays there dying. Thinking about his life, the young man starts crying. It's all over, all his suffering and pain. His only regret is his own kid won't know his name. This story's not for the weak of heart. It's about a boy's life and how it fell apart. Everyone he loved just disappeared. Dying alone is something that he feared. He learned to fight, he learned to steal, just to survive and get a decent meal. He wishes someone knew how he felt. When he thinks about it, his heart would melt. At the funeral, Donna was there. She still loved him, she still cared. With her was a son, only 10 years old. He may be young, but his heart is cold. No love for his father, nothing but anger. His dad was just another stranger. This is another story to be told about a young boy and what his future will hold.